Morning, welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. It's day 7 of Spiral, and so we're going to do the warp like we did on the floor yesterday, really feeling into the way we spiral on the floor, and then we're going to begin to, hey George, we're going to roll up into zigzags and then do a sequence in zigzags. I was doing it just there a minute ago, and it's very nice. It's very cool what we're going to do. So come lie on your back to begin with. And George is with me again today. So come lying on your back. Your knees are bent. Your feet are flat on the floor. And just begin by settling in, landing, noticing all of you in this moment. The boundary of you, the outer layer of skin, and the contact between you and the floor. And then notice, is one hip bigger than the other? Is one shoulder bigger than the other? And is there a shape? Is there a shape to your hips, forward, backwards? Is there a shape to your shoulders, forwards, backwards? Nice. And then flatten your lower back down and arch into your lower back. Flatten your lower back down and arch. And as you move, how smooth can you make this movement? How connected can you be to the rolling of your body in contact with the floor? Can you make it even left and right? And begin to notice that hip that was bigger, that shoulder that was bigger, is it still present in its bigness, or has it integrated a little bit more? Just notice flattening down and arching. Flattening down and arching. Nice. Rock your knees from side to side. And again, see if you can, rather than it being the knees that are traveling, being the important bit, can you roll from one side of your pelvis to the other side of your pelvis and let it be a continuous thread of movement, so that it travels from the left side of your pelvis across the sacrum and over to the right side of your pelvis, and that as it travels, you're just following this continuity of connection between you and the floor. Nice. And then roll like there's a clock on the back of your pelvis. And as you roll, can you create a continuity in the circle that you're creating? In the pressure, in the contact, in the movement, in your mind's ability to be connected to the movement, your body's ability to be connected to the movement. Are they different? I don't think so. I think it's one and the same. I think it's one big connectivity that you are. Nice. Come back to center. So draw your right knee up towards your chest and bring your left hand to rest at the back of your head. And then draw your left elbow up towards your right knee. And then drop your left shoulder down and stretch your right leg long, and then rest, like really soften into the floor when you land. And again, bending your knee, draw your knee up to your elbow, and then long rest. And there's this really interesting where you let go of your abdominal muscles. And then as you lift your knee and your elbow, things turn on in your belly. Lengthen long and let go again. So we're finding the moment of engagement and then relaxation. So always in movement, it's really important that we can engage, but it's really important that we know how to let go of things. It's like your car. You're not using it right now. I know you're not. And so it's not on. You didn't leave it on because you're going to need it sometime soon. you turned it off because you know that your car will burn out if you leave it on. Your muscles are the same. Turn them off when you're not using them. Nice. Change. Bring your right hand to the back of your head. Draw your left knee up. Bring your elbow to your knee. And then long rest. Elbow to your knee. Rest. It's quite an interesting point of relaxation that happens when you turn your belly off when you're lying on the floor. It's all the way from the back of my ear to the front of my thigh, the sense of release that happens. Can you notice how it connects in your body? Nice. One more time. Super. So roll over onto your belly. George, this is really dangerous. That's good. Great. So we're going to do yoga swimming. So bring your arms long in front of you and have your legs long on the floor. And then slowly lift your right hand up off the floor and let your ear and your arm travel upwards. So it's like my head lifts as well. And then lower your arm down. Let your nose just touch the floor lightly. And then rising again, lift the left arm and then lowering down. So I'm allowing my spine to lift as I lift my hand. And I'm noticing where in my belly and my pelvis that I feel this movement. What happens when you push the hand into the floor that's staying on the floor? Super. Your legs. Lift the right leg up. Lift the left leg up. Right leg. Left leg. And I'm long in my pelvis, I'm long in my legs, and I'm really imagining that I can lift as far as the front of my belly, so my hip is also lifting. It's not just my thigh. I have a sense of really stabilizing and letting my pelvis be lifted by the movement of my leg. Nice. So we're going to try those two together. So right arm, left leg, lowers down. Left arm, right leg. So the opposites are moving together. Right arm, left leg. Let your nose touch. And then left arm, right leg. So the moment of letting your nose touch is a bit like that moment of relaxation when we are on the floor in the other direction. It lets the spinal muscles relax. So there's this relax and then engage. Relax and then engage. Relax, engage, relax, engage. Nice. Slide your elbows back till they're underneath your shoulders. And just pause there. Just breathe into your belly and feel the points of your pelvis, so the two front hip bones and your pubic bone, and just engage them into the floor. Squeeze your bum slightly and stretch into your legs. Nice. And then reach your right hand forward so that you're trying to pick something up in front of you. And then pull your elbow back beside you into long more. Reach long. And then pulling back. And as I pull back, the opposite elbow is helping me. Reach. I drop completely down. The closer my armpit is to the floor, the more reach I have. And then pulling back. Reach. Long more. Reach. Long more. One more time. Reach. And here we're spiraling because our shoulders are doing separate things. So they're spiraling as a result. So other side. Left hand goes forward. Back. Forward. Long more. forward, a lot more. One more time. Forward, a lot more. Cool. So rest your head down and breathe into your belly. So here, is there one shoulder bigger than the other? Is one shoulder more towards the floor or more back? Is one arm bigger or smaller than the other? And what are you noticing about your legs and your hips? Is one hip, one leg bigger? Is one leg smaller? Is one leg being chewed on by a duck? It is the cutest little nibbly thing that he does. It's like this kind of nibbly thing. So yes, thank you, George. So come lie on your back again. So come all the way over, land on your back. Cool. So we're going to do this rolling up into zigzag thing. Okay, so you're lying on your back and lift the left leg up in the air. And then drop the left leg down towards the left side and let yourself be rolled by your leg. And then come back. So I drop my leg and I kind of create a solidness in my belly that brings, so it's not about flexibility in the leg traveling out. It's actually about this sense of stability that will help me roll and follow my leg. So I throw my leg down and I follow it. Okay? And so go a bit further. Throw your leg down, push your left elbow into the floor and come halfway up. And then rock back. So how do you follow that left leg over towards the left? So you're going to go even further. You're going to drop your left leg, push into your left hand, and rise up. And you're in a zigzag shape here. Hand to the floor, elbow to the floor, shoulder to the floor, land on the floor. Rising up, zigzag. Oh, goose. Rolling back, land on the floor. Rising up, zigzag. Dude. Rolling back, land on the floor. Okay. Rising up, zigzag. Rolling back, land on the floor. So you're going to do it with both legs in the air for this one. So bend both knees, both feet are in the air. And now roll over towards the left and pause there. Cool. So the first day we were doing some variations of zigzag. We're going to come back into that. So bring your left hand to the floor over towards the left. And then pull your right knee up towards your thigh or towards your chest. And pull your right elbow back beside you. And then I'm going to drop my elbow to the floor and reach your right hand as far to the left as you can. And sweep your right foot behind you like you're going to try and touch the wall behind you. And then rising up. Squeeze the right side and then swing like you're trying to pick something up with your right hand towards the left. Swing. Long. And I'm really imagining that this right shoulder can come to the floor almost. And as I do that, I feel this wonderful spiraling in my torso as I reach towards the left. Nice. So the next time that you sit up, I'm going to get you to sweep that right foot towards the left foot. And then sweep the right foot towards the right. Towards the left, it's over near the knee. And as far as you can towards the right. So where is the range of this right leg? Towards the right and then towards the left. And I kind of lean into it. So I lean forward when I get there. And then I lean forward when I get there. So I'm leaning into the deep of my pelvis, the deep of my inner thigh, the sense of my lower back. Nice. So the next time that you bring your foot over towards the left, wherever it lands naturally, then pull your right elbow back. Maybe let your right bum land. Hold on to your right knee with your left hand and then twist towards the right. You can walk your foot so it's around the corner a little bit more and you bring your feet a bit closer to your bum, but see what you need. You can be sitting on a block or something high and twist towards the right. Nice. And then we're going to spiral in this. Bring your right hand and point it towards the left, and then pull your right elbow back. Point your right hand towards the left and feel the spiral there. Pull your elbow back. Spiral to the left. Twist to the right. Spiral to the left. Twist to the right. Pause in your twist. Pull your fist back into lawnmower. Really anchor your pelvis down. How do you get taller through your spine? Really feel the weight of your body dropping down as you rise up through your body. Find your ground. Super. Other side. So, hey George, I'm going to move you over there. So, lying on your back, lift the right leg up in the air, and then roll over towards the right side and just land on your shoulder towards the right, and then come back. So throw your leg down towards the right, roll over, and then back. Nice. So you're going to use your elbow and come halfway up, back, throw yourself over, and back. Nice. You're going to come up even more. So over, now you're pushing your hand into the floor. You're coming up into Zig Zags seated. And then elbow down, shoulder down, and land. There is this kind of the Miss Piggy moment where you're like, hi-ya. So find your inner, there's something about my hands throwing themselves over, my body working as a unit that really helps me roll over. Very interesting, rolling over that right hip. I can feel quite a lot on that right hip, actually. Lift both feet in the air and then roll over. Super cool. You're sitting upright. Bring your right hand to the floor and then squeeze your left knee up towards your chest. And then sweep your left hand towards the right. And I'm bringing my elbow down as I do that. And then pulling up. And then down. And on this side, I can feel already that my ribs do something different. But I'm going to encourage that my left armpit can come closer to the floor. And I'm going to sweep that left foot deeply behind me and create length into my belly. Nice, one more time. Sweep that left foot over towards the right. And then sweep that left foot over towards the left and lean into it. You kind of lean forward, finding your balance. Foot, lean forward. And as you do this, what do you meet? Those of you who are minding your knees, mind your knees. Sit higher, stretch your leg out long. Really so what is the shape of your wellness? What is the shape of how you move in your body? And that it feels comfortable. And we're going to look really different when we do that. Nice. So the next time that you sweep your left foot over towards the right, pause. Maybe let your left buttock drop. Maybe not. For me, when I dropped my left buttock, I felt more pressure on the right knee, which was fine. But if you could leave your bum up in the air and that'll create more balance. You can walk your foot a little bit more around the corner. You can pull that left foot a little bit, or right foot closer towards you. So if your feet are closer towards you, spirals your legs more. Pull the left elbow back, bring your hand to the floor and twist towards the left. Spiraling, get taller. Anchor down into your pelvis and rise through your spine. Nice. Now we're going to spiral. So bring your right hand to the floor. No, actually, keep your right hand on your knee and point your left hand towards the right. And then pull your left elbow back. So how does your torso spiral and then twist? Interesting on this side for me. I can feel there's something really different around the relationship of my torso to my hip. Interesting. Spiral, twist. Spiral, twist. Pause in your twist. So pull your left elbow back, lawnmower, spiraling through the spine. Anchor down into your fat pelvis. Find your ground. And then rise from the ground up. Super. Stretch your legs out long in front of you. And just roll into your belly. Big circles with your belly. Wiggle your toes as you do that. Wiggle your eyebrows as you do that. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. Sitting up tall, turn your head towards the right. Notice something to do with light on the right side. I'm seeing the reflection of light on the switches. Turn your head towards the left. Again, light on switches. And just as you turn, let your gaze travel across the horizon. Turn your head. Let your gaze travel across the horizon. Turn your head. Nice. Let your eyes see objects and textures, colors, and light. Super. Roll your shoulders. Nice. So you can just pause, rest forward, find a way of supporting yourself somewhere on your elbows or your hands. And just let yourself really sink forward, drop forward. Breathing into your belly. Let your head be heavier. Let your shoulders round forward. Let your breath deepen into your belly. How would you rest right now? Nice. So you can lie on your back if you wish, or roll again into your belly in a big circle. See what you want to do, how you meet this moment in your body. Nice. How lovely, guys. That was really nice. And those of you heading off to Earth Song today, wow, so cool. I hope the weather improves and that it's an awesome event. So I'll see you all tomorrow, Saturday. We've gone down a bit onto the floor. We'll probably be here Saturday and Sunday, and then Monday we'll rise again. So thanks for joining me. It's such a pleasure. I really like this space. George is also enjoying it. Very nice. And thanks, and see you tomorrow. Ciao.